Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello. Happy Thanksgiving, my friends. It is Thanksgiving today. Thanksgiving is a very special holiday. It's actually, I think it's my favorite holiday because this is a day all about saying thank you and showing people that you really, really appreciate them. And just celebrating each other, celebrating our families, celebrating the people that we're thankful for. I think it really shows a lot of the values that are important to me and I hope are important to you because we've got wonderful, wonderful people in our lives, family in our lives, community, even pets in our lives that we love so much. So happy Thanksgiving and thanks for watching Little Focus live stream on Thanksgiving. We are going to do a mix of some learning and then we're going to do a little craft at the end as a way to say thank you. Now, if you are watching this live stream this morning, you're going to need a couple of things. So I want you to think about what you need to get right now. You're going to need a pencil. And you're going to need a piece of paper. This is going to be for our spelling challenge that we do. So it could be in your notebook. It could even be on your whiteboard if you want. You're going to need pencil and paper or something to write with for our spelling challenge. Later, we're going to be making a card. So you're going to need special paper for that. Now, it could be another blank piece of paper. I always think it's nice because your colors will look good. Or if you want like a piece of construction paper, you'll need that, okay? And the last thing you'll need are crayons, markers, or colored pencils, something to color and decorate with. Got it, friends? Good. Now, if I'm going too fast, you can always pause this to get your spelling done or to get your coloring done. You don't have to, feel rushed with me. You can pause it and you can do your job and then hit play again as you go. Okay, friends? Go get those things so that we can get smarter. If you're watching the Little Focus live stream, hello. It is nice to see you. Send me something in the comments. Send me a little reaction. Let me know that you are watching here. I'm going to pop in there and say happy Thanksgiving to you. And maybe you're going to say it back to me if you're watching right now. Interacting with this live stream is so important. If you can give it a like, if you can go down and press the share button and copy the link from there, if you can leave a comment, little things like this are simple for you. They mean nothing for you. You won't even remember that you liked this, but they have huge repercussions for my YouTube channel and for this live stream to get the right people to find it so that they can benefit. My name is Natalie. I run a business called Primary Focus, the Parent's Guide to Elementary School, and I'm all about supporting parents and caretakers so they can make education decisions for their kids. I help you, if you live in the Charlotte area, debate between all the amazing elementary schools, and on a bigger level, I'm always here to support parents. Whatever bumps in the road come in education, I am that friendly teacher that is here to walk you through it and help you figure out what you should do. We are doing a little bit of fundraising this morning before we get started, raising money for the Carolina Migrant Network and a neighborhood association in Charlotte to support them with groceries and rent. Guys, we didn't get any donations yesterday, so we've not hit our $600 goal yet. Can you help us on Thanksgiving do that? I put a link just now. buymeacoffee.com/primaryfocus. The reason why I'm doing it here is because it's a lot easier just to split the money and donate it out, especially because the neighborhood association I'm working with is anonymous. So you can donate there. I've been very transparent. We've raised $525, and I will continue to be transparent. But if you can help us reach that goal, you're helping real people. You're impacting real lives with your money. So whether you've got $5 or you've got more than that you want to donate, make a difference today. And help out with these awesome causes. All right, Miss Natalie, that's enough. That's enough talking. The kids are ready to learn. Are you guys ready to learn this morning on this wonderful Thanksgiving day? Good. All right, we're going to get into the kids' stuff. And what I need you to do is get your brain. I want you to reach right behind your ear, turn on that knob, turn your brain on. Zoop. But this is Little Focus live stream. We're not just turning it on, we're turning on to super smart. So I want you to turn it all the way up today. Zoop. Wonderful, my friends. If you are able to hear, I want you to check those ears. I've got big earrings on my ears today, but that's not going to stop me from hearing. I can still hear. Make sure that your ears are on. Make sure they're working. Tap, tap, tap. I hear it. I hear it. If you're able to see, I want you to look around with those beautiful eyes that you have. I know that your grandma's always telling you how beautiful your eyes are. Are they working today? Oh yeah, mine are on and working. I hope yours are too, friends. And we've got all of our supplies to get started. let's go ahead and review our letters that we've done. And I'm going to teach you a new blend, and we're going to learn how to spell with it too. Ooh, I am so excited. This is going to be our Thanksgiving sound. But we can't get into that until we go over our letters that we've learned in our live stream so far. If you're just tuning in today, I've been doing this for 2 weeks. So all of last week, there's 5 videos, and I've been doing this all this week. This is video number 4 of this week. So we've got a lot of learning to do. I think you should tune in. It is best to watch them in order because they build over time. But I would love for you to watch the whole thing. Go back, use them, stay sharp this Thanksgiving weekend. All right, the first letter that we want to review is letter G. Yep, that is our water where we're going to get our, Miss Natalie, that's our letter we're going to get at our glass of water, and we're going to drink, and we're going to say g, g, g. We're going to gulp all that water down. Let me see you. G, g, g. Very good. That's our letter G, friends. Next up is letter B. B like a bunny. You got it. All right, get those bunny ears up. Let's go. B, b, b. Oh, give me a little hop this morning too, my bunnies. B, b, b. Nice work. Okay. Next up, we have, don't you jump in that chair. Pepper. Oh, friend. Hey. What? She likes the chair because it's warm. Pepper, what do you have to say for yourself? She's going to jump right back in this chair when I put her down. Goodness gracious, there's a little cat around here harassing me. Next up's letter T. Get your body nice and tall. T, t, t. Good, you get your arms out just like letter T. Let me see ya. T, t, t. Oh, friend. Next we have letter C. This is our cat letter. We're going to get our cat whiskers out. K, 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 k. Very good. K, k. All right, after that, letter L, nice and tall. Make your body just like the letter L. I'm going to get down on my knees so you can see. Oh, oh, oh. Very good. Just like the letter L, nice and tall. One more time. Oh, awesome, friends. And our last one, we're going to use this one a lot. This is our vowel, is letter A. You're going to get your apple out of your pocket. You're going to take a big old bite and say, ah, ah, ah. Very good, friends. One more time. Ah. Awesome. I want to teach you the sound that happens when we put 2 letters together. This might be new for some of you, and for some of you, it might be something that you've seen before in school. So let's see if you know it. The letters we're going to work with, we're going to put them together today, are T-H. Let me put it above my little focus. Hold on. Let me put it here. T-H. When I put T and H together, it makes the thumb sound. So what I do, I'm going to sit down for a second. I put my thumb in front, and it makes this sound. And I want you to look at my tongue. It's getting pushed in between my teeth. It's a very soft sound, friends. Can you try that? Good, okay. The th sound comes together when we put letters T and H together. We hear the th sound at the beginning of words and the end of words most often. We hear it in words like, repeat after me, Thanksgiving. Did you hear it? Try that. Thanksgiving. We hear it in words like thunder. Repeat after me when I say them. Thanks. Thumb. That's why it's the thumb word. Thumb. Words like think. 3. Good job repeating after me. Thank you. Thick. Thin. And then we've got 2 names that I know that begin with the TH sound. Theo and Thalia. Now, Thalia is a name that we have in English, Greek, and in Spanish. So in English, we say Thalia, and in Spanish, we say it with our T sound up front, Thalia. Good. So we are going to spell with our th sound today, and we're going to need our letter boxes to do that. Now, friends, I want you to notice our sound box. Oh, let me change my angle. Good. I liked that name, Theo, that we said. All right. When we use our letter boxes, our sound boxes, one sound goes in each box. So TH, I put it in together because those words are on a team. They're working together to make what sound, friends? You're absolutely right. So they go together in their box. So if I'm going to say a word like thick, I would do ick, ick. CK at the end here, they're working on a team to make the k sound. So that's how I've got these letters here. If I did a word like thin, and you don't have to write yet. Actually, we can do thin together. Let's do thin together. So get your pencil out and your paper, whatever you're using to write this morning, and let's do the word thin. Can you say thin? Good. Let's stretch it. In. Thin. Let's spell it. TH together. I. We have not talked about this, so I'm just going to show you. That's letter I. Thin. N at the end there, okay? That's the word thin. So that's how that would work. We're going to do a couple that are going to be maybe a little bit easier on you. So I'm going to erase this. You don't have to erase yours. I just got to make room on my whiteboard. Okay. Let's do 3 spelling letters, and then we're going to get into our Thanksgiving poem, and then we're going to make our card after that. Deal? All right. Our first word is going to be math. You know, like you learn math in school, you're counting, adding. Can you say math? Stretch it. Math. Math. Ooh, I hear that sound, but it's at the end. One more time. Math. Now, we have not talked about these letters, but I bet some of you who go to school know what these letters are. Math. That's the sign for letter M. Like something yummy you ate. Ath. I hear that TH at the end. And let's listen to the middle. Ah. My apple sound. Ah. M-A-T-H. Math. Wonderful, friends. We're going to do 2 more, and we're going to do changing one letter to make this happen. So we're going to change the word math. We're going to come down to our next box, and we're going to change the word math into bath. Did you have to take a bath last night? Say bath. Stretch it. B-ath. Bath. One more time. B-ath. Good. Letter M, we're changing that out to B. Our bunny sound. B-ath. Just like that. B-ath. All right, let's change it one more time. We are going to do challenge mode here, okay? This one's for my first graders. We're going to change the vowel. Now, vowels are the hardest to get, so I would really support your child with vowels through first grade. They are the hardest sounds to make. All you have to do is open up your mouth to say ah, ah, eh. Like, there's very little guidance with vowels, and they're different in every language. And in English, we are terrible at being consistent with the sounds that they make. So I always help kids out with vowels. And so don't you worry if they have issues with them. We're going to change our word bath into both. Both. Like both of us are going to hang out today. Can you say both? Let's stretch it. B-oath. Both. One more time. B-oath. I'm hearing that B sound at the beginning. B-oath. I still hear my TH at the end. B-oath. I hear the name of a vowel and it's saying its name. B-o. That's letter O in the middle. Okay, friends. Good job with spelling. That was challenging. Tomorrow, we're going to do a super spelling challenge. I think we're going to spell like 9 words together. So get ready for the super spelling challenge tomorrow. But that was a good job today. Give your brain a kiss. And let's do our Thanksgiving poem from here, cutie pies. Okay? Let me change my camera angle. All right. Hey, it's a Thanksgiving poem. All right. This is our poem. The title of our poem is Helping Hands on Thanksgiving Day. First, I'm going to read it, then I'll teach you some of the motions with it. Deal? Okay, cuties. Apples red and pumpkins round. Leaves are dancing on the ground. Fall is here, hip, hip, hooray! It's time for Thanksgiving Day. Everyone can lend a hand, helping friends across the land. Sharing, caring, being kind brings us joy and peace of mind. So let's parade with happy cheer, helping hands all through the year. Oh, I love that poem, friends. This is what Thanksgiving is all about, being kind, being helpful. And I want to say here, Thanksgiving is a day where a lot of grown-ups are hustling around. They got things to do. Maybe you got to get in the car to get to dinner on time. Maybe you got to cook dinner at your own house. There's a lot going on Thanksgiving. And so if you have a grown-up in your life, especially if it's the grown-ups you live with, like if you live with your mom, dad, if you live with grandma, grandpa, maybe you live, whoever you live with, I would really be a big time helper today on this Thanksgiving Day. And if they ask you to do something, I want you to say to them, got it, right away. Yes, of course. Just be so helpful and go do it right away because they need a hand. Thanksgiving, we lend a hand. All right, cuties, that's enough, Miss Natalie. We got to read our poem. All right, this is our poem. And these are our symbols we're going to say. Apples red and pumpkins round. Try that. Apples red and pumpkins round. Leaves are dancing on the ground. Your turn. Leaves are dancing on the ground. Fall is here, hip, hip, hooray. Try that. Fall is here, hip, hip, hooray. It's time for Thanksgiving Day. You try that. It's time for Thanksgiving Day. Good. All right, let's do the whole first verse together. Ready? Let's go. Apples red and pumpkins round. Leaves are dancing on the ground. Fall is here, hip, hip, hooray. It's time for Thanksgiving Day. Good, friends. All right, let's do our second stanza. The stanza is the section of the poem. Everyone can lend a hand. Good, I put my hand out like I'm shaking hands. Helping friends across the land. Sharing, caring, being kind brings us joy and peace of mind. I put up my peace finger. Ready? All right. Everyone can lend a hand. So we're going to shake. Helping friends across the land. I don't really have a sign for that one. Now a hug. Sharing, caring, being kind brings us joy. So I show my smile and peace of mind. All right, together. Ready? Everyone can lend a hand, helping friends across the land. Sharing, caring, being kind brings us joy and peace of mind. Good. Okay, last section. So let's parade with happy cheer, helping hands all through the year. Good. So let's parade with happy cheer, helping hands all through the year. All right, friends, we're going to do it one more time all together. I'm going to read the whole thing. Do your symbols with me or do your signs with me, and let's read our Thanksgiving poem. This might be a fun one. If someone's coming over to the house later, you could pull the live stream up again and teach them this poem because this is a really nice one. I think there's a good message here. Okay, ready? Stand, get yourself up, and let's do it. Apples red and pumpkins round. Leaves are dancing on the ground. Fall is here, hip, hip, hooray. It's time for Thanksgiving Day. Forgot my sign there. Everyone can lend a hand, helping friends across the land. Sharing, caring, being kind brings us joy and peace of mind. So let's parade with happy cheer, helping hands all through the year. Oh, friends, let's have some claps for our poem. I love it. Okay, the last thing we're going to do for our live stream is we're going to make a card. So this is the part where I want you to get out the paper that you're using for your card. and anything to color with, and of course, a pencil. If you need to pause right now to get those things, go ahead and do that. Okay, Smarties, I'll be right here waiting for you. Okay, look at that. So before we dive into the card, this is my turkey that I finished from yesterday. If you finished your turkey yesterday, I would love to see a picture of it. I would just find me on Instagram, Primary Focus, send me an email, Natalie@primaryfocus.tv. I would love to see a picture of your little turkey that you made. This is mine. If you didn't make the turkey yesterday, go back to yesterday's live stream and I will teach your baby how to make a beautiful turkey with thankful feathers for the things that they're thankful for. Okay? Today, we're going to switch gears here and we're going to make a card. You've got a choice. You could use plain white paper or colorful construction paper, whatever makes sense for you, my dear. But the first thing that we do when we make a card is we get our paper, we make sure it's nice and flat, and you need to fold your card in half. That kind of rhymed. Get your paper nice and flat. You need to fold your card in half. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to crease it just like that. Get it nice and folded in half. Okay? Some of you are wondering why I have a Band-Aid. I'll tell you what, it's from my cat Pepper. She got me a little scratchy scratch. She was playing though. She wasn't being mean. She was playing and she accidentally got me. Now, what I like to do in kindergarten, because there's always the question of when I open my card, is it the right direction? I like to take my crease, see it's on the side, and I put the crease up at the top. And now I can open my card top to bottom. I never have any question of if it's the right direction or not, okay? So I've got my crease up at the top. Hopefully you've got your paper up at the top too. Now, when we do our card, we're going to use the outside and we're going to use the inside of our card, okay? On the outside, we are going to do happy Thanksgiving and a beautiful picture. Then when we open it on the inside, we will have a nice little letter in here to the person we're writing to. All right. Now we are going to make some of this on camera. I'm going to focus in on the writing parts so that you can be guided. We will not finish this today on camera, and I want you to finish it on your own. So I'm going to show you the big teaching parts, and then you're going to keep working on this on your own so that you can give it to someone today. Does that make sense? Miss Natalie's going to do a mix of showing you how to spell certain words just so you get it right, and I'm going to do a mix of having you spell your own words, okay? Now the first words that we're going to write on our card is Happy Thanksgiving, all right? I'm going to go ahead and show you how to spell Happy Thanksgiving because Thanksgiving is quite a long word. And then on the inside, we're going to do our sentences. I've switched to this black here because it will show up easier than the pencil. My recommendation to you is you do it in pencil first and then trace it with a marker or crayon. Got it, cuties? All right. So the word, I'm going to do it up top so then I have room for my picture down here. Here's the word happy. I've got a capital H. Happy. Now there's my letter Y at the end. Y makes 4 different sounds, friends. And when we see it at the end of a word, a lot of times it's saying E, happy, just like that. Our next word is Thanksgiving. I chose the word Thanksgiving because it's Thanksgiving Day, but it also starts with our special teamwork letters we learned about. What does TH say, friends? That's right. And now we're going to keep going. Giving. I, v. ING at the end. ING says ing. Thanksgiving. That's how you say Happy Thanksgiving, my darlings. And this might be a good spot to pause to make sure that you can copy these letters, okay? Now, if you're feeling fancy with it, you can also put an exclamation point, like you're saying it like, Happy Thanksgiving, like extra happy and joyful. Down here is where I might do a little Thanksgiving picture and make something really, really cute. For me, like I said, we're going to focus in on the writing. So I'm not going to do anything I'm going to do most of my drawing afterwards, but I'm going to go ahead and start by drawing like the Thanksgiving table that people are going to be sitting at. Like that. Maybe I'll do like a plate with some steam coming out of it. And then I'm going to come back later and I will finish this drawing, okay? I'm showing you all the writing first so that you can get the smart part done, and then the pictures where you can get the creative part done. Now I'm going to take my card. I'm going to open it up on the inside. Who are you writing this card to? Are you writing it to one person? Maybe you're writing it to your whole family. You have to think about that. But when we write a card, we start up at the top here and we write the word dear. So you say like, dear mom, or dear whoever you're writing it to. Dear, I'm putting a line here and then I put a comma. The line is the name that you're going to fill in, okay? So you might I might write mine to Mr. Mike. That's my husband. I would say, dear Mr. Mike, okay? Now we're going to do a couple of sentences. We're going to make this card for somebody special, and it's a thank you card. So we might say like, thank you for blah, blah, blah. We might say, you are special, you are nice, you are cool. You might say something like, you help me learn, you help me cook, you help me have a good life, whatever you want to say, you help me. You could say, you make me feel, or you might just say, I love you. So I'm going to write a couple of these sentences for you. And again, when you're watching this, this is something I did as a kindergarten teacher. This is called a sentence starter, where you're giving them the beginning and they are going to spell out the end. Okay? When I write these out, it might be really good to pause here, have them decide what sentences they're going to make, and then fill out the end. Okay? So I'm going to write here. My first one says, there's that TH again. Thank you You could say like, thank you, Dad. You could say like, thank you, Grandma. I don't know. The next one is, you are. Now this is one I feel like you could really run with. You might even write the sentence you are 2 or 3 times. Again and again. You are kind. You are pretty. You are sweet. Whatever they want to say. Thank you. And you are. Next one is, you help me. I really like this one. Blank. Okay. After that, you don't have to do all of these. We're going to pick out the ones that make sense for your writing. You make me feel. Ooh, that's a long one, but you can do that. You make me feel And then I always love to end a card by saying, I love, and I know a lot of you know how to spell this. I love you. And I'm putting an exclamation point after that one because I feel very strongly about it. When you're done writing your sentences, at the end, you're going to say love, comma, and then you're going to write your name. So I would write love, Miss Natalie. But you're going to write your name. Okay, cutie pies? So here we go. Up on the front, let's review. Happy Thanksgiving. Beautiful picture up on the front. Then on the inside, dear, and you're going to write their name, dear mom, dear, to maybe the friends that are coming over, dear cousins. And then you're going to pick some sentences that make sense for you. You don't have to do all of these. If you're a superstar, you could. But you're going to do this to express how you feel. You could say, thank you, you are, you help me, You make me feel And then, of course, we want to end it with I love you and love, and then your name goes down at the bottom, okay? I can't wait to find out what your cards look like. I think this is going to be really special to see. Yeah. My friends, I hope you have a very, very happy Thanksgiving. Mr. Mike, do you want to come say hi? Sure. I want to show you who I'm thankful for. You've heard me talk about Mr. Mike. He's going to come show his face for a second. This is who I'm thankful for today.
I'm around the other side, I guess.
That's okay.
There you go.
We're thankful for Mr. Mike.
Hello.
Mr. Mike, you see me switch my hand to draw this card and switch my view to do this. He set all this up for you guys so that you could keep learning and keep on being smart.
That's right. Happy Thanksgiving, friends. I hope you're enjoying learning and being nice and helpful with your parents today.
I think so, yeah. Find a way to be helpful, my friends. Find a way to be extra sweet. Thanks for popping on, Mr. Mike. My friends, don't forget to donate to our organizations we're fundraising for. This is a time of giving, of appreciation, in particular the Carolina Migrant Network. They're doing such incredible work in our community for folks that need free legal support for immigration. We want to be thankful for them and give back. Thank you for watching today. And my friends, there are a lot of special kids watching, and you are one of them. I love you so much. We will be back tomorrow with the spelling challenge, super spelling challenge. I'm also going to do a live drawing with you and teach you how to draw a slice of pie. It's going to be really cute, a nice little drawing activity. I will see you tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving. Take care of your family and be good to each other.